Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video about response and reaction. I think those are two very important things that we don't always think about as humans, is the way that we respond or the way that we react to certain situations. And so I just wanted to go over some ways of how we can react in a positive way just towards life and towards things, instead of reacting in a panic or a fear. Are you reacting in a more calmly peaceful manner instead? So it's kind of like it's all about response. So instead of responding negatively, I try to respond positively instead. That can change the complete outcome of a situation. Come at the situation, whatever it may be, with a sense of calmness. This can not only calm you down, but it can calm others down as well. So if you come at a situation and somebody is kind of out of hand or erratic or upset, then if you're calm about it, it actually helps calm them down to where they can make sense of the whole thing. I've been in that situation plenty of times where I've just wanted to kind of freak out or go psycho, and people have talked to me like, okay, yeah, everything's fine, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And my brain hears that and it goes in there, and my thoughts start thinking more in a positive way than in a negative way. So it's definitely how you choose to respond to a situation. Are you going to freak out about it, or are you going to stay calm and collective and be able to handle the situation? Um, so they, so nobody will have anything to respond to you if you don't respond yourself. So if you don't respond in a negative way, then people won't really be as reactive to respond to you in a negative way, unless they're just totally, oblivious to the situation and so far gone already that nothing is going to matter. Some people will get to that point. I've been there too, and it's taken me a long time to actually calm down and process the situation. And nowadays, it takes me less time because I've practiced it, and I know how to come about it a little bit better now. I know how to respond, even though sometimes I still don't respond in the most positive way. I'm only human. I don't like when I respond negatively. It, I don't like negative vibes. I'm a positive vibe person, so it totally throws off my vibe. Um, and I have to work harder to get back on my good vibe when I'm on that bad vibe. So that's pretty much the same for everyone because we're only human. So, so keeping the peace, you definitely want to keep the peace in the situation. Keeping calm can keep you in your peace. So if you start to let the anger and everything just eat you up, then you're going to start feeling overwhelmed, and you're not even going to be able to process anything. You're just going to want to be on freak out panic mode, and kind of like a fight or flight situation where your response is going to be to fight or to flight. And a lot of the cases we fight because we don't want to run up from the situation, because we think that we're being the better person in the situation, or that we're right when we're not. And so there can be a lot of conflict there. So it's really all about how we respond. We have to process the situation. So, what is happening? Ask yourself, how can you respond the best way possible to the situation that's happening at hand right now? Would it be better if, to be kind of like whatever to the situation, instead of maybe becoming angry towards the situation, kind of just letting it go and not responding in a mean or angry manner. So how are you going to respond? So here's some things that can help figure out the situation and how you're going to respond so you don't respond in a negative way. Not dwelling on the situation and working on the steps to get past the situation. So instead of letting the situation eat you up and you're not getting past it, and it's affecting you mentally, physically, all those things. I'm a really empathetic person, and I know a lot of empathetic people who can instantly feel those emotions. And so to work on getting past that and not dwelling on the situation and accepting kind of what's going on. So you're going to take action and be responsible for your actions. So sometimes we just have to wrangle ourselves and get a hold of ourselves, and it could take, maybe having to process the situation a little bit more, of taking a walk, walking away from it, taking a breather, maybe asking questions in a calm way, just to kind of figure out what's going on for yourself, not reacting in an angry manner, proposing questions and kind of, instead of asking them, making people give you these answers that are kind of not fair. So you're responsible for your actions and the way that you treat people and the way that you respond to any situation. Whether you want to respond jokingly, whether you want to respond happily, carefully. So any of that, you just don't want to respond in a bad way. It'll affect you later on. It's going to affect the other person. It's affecting both sides of the party, and it could be affecting more people than we think. So spreading the love, spreading the positivity, and reacting calmly, people can see that and learn from that and act that way back. We hope. So don't overthink the situation. If you start feeling yourself overthinking it, kind of putting these useless thoughts in your head that don't make sense, that are just making the situation worse. So that's kind of like dwelling on the situation. You don't want to overthink it or dwell on it. You just kind of want to let it go and let it pass, and just kind of ask yourself what you can do to fix that situation that you're in. So just try to respond in the most positive way possible. Your response can totally alter the situation. You get to choose how you respond. You're in control. So response relates to reaction and how we react in a situation. Once again, how are we going to react about this certain situation? Which direction do we want this event to go? By reacting calmly, we're sending out calm vibrations, and which then connects to the problem, directing it to go more in a positive way, more smoothly, and reacting with a response. So this is really important, that can solve the problem. You're trying to solve the problem, and to solve the problem, reacting in a negative, angry manner isn't going to get you there. Reacting calmly and positively and lovingly towards the situation is going to help you solve the problem. How can you solve this problem? What steps can you take to try to get there? We're all problem solvers in this situation. So that's what's important, is how are we going to problem solve this? What do I have to do to solve this for myself or for whatever's going on? Reacting lovingly will allow love to be sent through our vibrations and response, which can help ease the situation to help you find a better solution. So you're sending out love, the other person or whoever is attracting that, and it can actually help both of you come to a conclusion together to find this solution, instead of it turning into a huge fight or a mountain, turning a mountain out of a molehill kind of a situation. Not overreacting and just trying to find a solution to the problem. So our bodies feed off of emotions, and when someone else is angry, then it makes us angry, right? So the same thing, if someone's happy, then we start to feel happier, and if someone's sad, we feel sadness for them as well, within ourselves. We're all connected, and it's all about how you respond and react that can create that outcome to be a more positive one. So our thoughts and our words are very powerful. That power doesn't just go away. It's for us to control, and sometimes it can be really hard. It can be really hard to control those actions and our response, or the way that we're going to react to a situation. So, and also sometimes no reaction is better than any reaction at all. It can actually just stop the situation from getting worse and worse. And so sometimes just not even responding and just going about it, maybe putting your foot in your mouth and dealing with the problem on your own, is better than coming at the situation at all. So this is what I have to say about response and reaction. And always just try to respond and react positively and lovingly, and you'll get that response back. And so thank you guys for watching, and take what you will from this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos if you're enjoying my videos so far. Stay calm, stay positive, and have a great night, everyone. Thanks.